Welcome to the opening of the Flowers and the Flower Child exhibition. There's a solo show exhibition by Sally Avant, and her guest artist is Ben Avant, her husband. I don't know much about the acoustic technique, but I couldn't let Sally to tell us a little bit about it, and also what is all this about the flowers deal and things, and maybe also Ben let us know a little bit of her own show. Sally, please.
I'm going like this so I won't talk too much. First of all, I'd like to thank Martha for the opportunity to have a show. It's been a long time. And then I'd like to thank my husband for his patience and support during the time that I painted all these paintings. It took a lot of patience. Days are good and days are bad. I enjoy the acoustic medium. I've been with a friend of mine painting with her since 2000, so about 14 years we've been together painting. She introduced me to the medium. The story goes, I tried to paint oils and they made me mad and they made me frustrated. And I'm a watercolorist. I don't paint dark to light. I paint light to dark. And they were frustrating. And then I went and took a workshop over here at the International Museum with Brigitta. And I found that I was not quite so mad at the oils anymore. But I thoroughly enjoy this meeting. I enjoy pushing it to see what it will do. It will go on anything you want to put it on. It'll go on clothing, glass, wood, pottery, just anything. The wax adheres to almost anything. So it's been interesting to push around to see what it will do.
The casting is just wax, right? It's beeswax.
It's beeswax. It's pigmented with either dry pigments or with oil paints where you take the oil out. And you can pigment it. That's how you get the coloring. So what I like about it is the bright colors it produces. The bright colors it produces. They make me use these. The reasoning behind the flowers is I had 3 grandmothers that I grew up with who all had flower gardens in some way, shape, or form. My grandmother, Helen Backey, we used to go for walks when I was a child in the woods behind the house. And she would tell me all about the wildflowers out there in those woods. And so I just, you would hear her voice, and so you weren't afraid to be in the woods. And the one grandmother who lived in New Hampshire had what they call a cutting garden. So it was like half the size of a swimming pool, but it was huge. And because she put the flowers in the great room, the parlor, all those rooms in that house. So those women influenced my love of flowers. And since I don't like to get out in the heat and grow them, I wish I did, but I paint them instead.
I would like to say that I think, to be honest with you, that Sally is the best artist in this technique. I have seen worse from her t-shirt at the museum. I don't like them as much as yours, to be honest. I think you kind of nail the technique of the color. And sometimes, and for me as an artist, I think is the skill of knowing how to combine colors. I mean, it's very few artists can do it as well as you do it. So, get a painting from Sally. Yeah.
There's the other half. The paint's totally different.
Well, I've been painting with oils most of my life. Over the past 20 years, I've been really serious about it, and over the past 15 years about it, it's been about the sole source of income. And so, I'm mostly inspired by the surrealists, but I've been known to paint more traditional work. I've done a lot of plein air paintings. Well, just about any subject matter that inspires me. But you'll probably note that one of the most primary influences are Dali and Magritte, most of the paintings. There's one in particular that I was inspired by one of the pre-Raphaelites to do this particular composition and do it in the landscape.
The one I like, and I don't need to say this perfectly, was the one with the big brain, the orange brain. What was going on? What was going on? I saw that. Is that a brain? Yes, a brain. Brains are not orange. Anyhow.
It's a cloud that's...
Having actually seen a cloud that came up over the mountains that way, it was very similar to what you see, but of course, that's my own version, my own interpretation of the painting.
As you can tell, he has a lot of imagination.
Yes.
I would never look at cloud as a brain.
It's just an unusual occurrence in the desert that I saw it and therefore I had to paint it. I find inspiration wherever I can find it.
Thank you very much, Sally and Ben, for...
I would like to say something about that brain. That's one of the most surrealistic paintings of his collection, you know.
Yeah, for you.
That's incredible.
I think it's my
It really surprised me.
Yes.
So I really admire that, you know, surrealistic dream or vision.
No, it's good. Very good.
Got it.
But thank you very much, everybody, and enjoy the party.
Thank you.
Thank you.